Hello, Yu-Gi-Oh! Underground. We are here with the usual cameraman, RJ Moore, now in front of the camera, and me behind the camera, at Yeti Gaming, where he went undefeated because he is unstoppable with...
Gadgets. A newer build of gadgets, but I could totally get sacked in top 8 by Dragunity OTK, so even though I went undefeated 6-0 in Swiss, I just lost, and it's very sad. But
alright, let's see what gadgets look like for the new format.
3 of each gadget, because you always want more gadgets, because gadgets beget gadgets and more gadgets, and they just get more. Because of Tin Goldfish. Normal summon him, special a gadget. That gadget searches one, overlay Gear Gigant, detach one, search another Tin Goldfish. You just +1 making a Gear Gigant and have another Tin Goldfish and gadget in hand. It's really good. Then, 1 Gear Frame, because he's also searchable if your Gear Gigant lives for 1 turn. 2 Fortress, just because when your hand is full of gadgets, you can just go blah.
Why only 1?
Only 1? Because you don't want to draw into it. You want to draw into your gadgets. You can search this guy when you need it, and then use him to search these. But honestly, it'd be better if you just would never draw into these, because you only need them when you can search them and use them as an out. Or for an OTK. And then personal tech for today, 2 Valor, because I was pretty sure that Evil Swarms were just going to tear apart everything. And I didn't actually play any, but I played a bunch of other decks that Valor ended up really helping against. So I think it was a good choice. Then, double summon. Open this in a gadget, do the same thing as Tin Goldfish. Normal gadget, search, double summon. Normal your other gadget, search, Gear Gigant, Tin Goldfish, gets the deck going. Pretty much the same play. It's really strong. Then, triple MST, just because it's MST, you need a bunch. Double lands, another tech of mine that I chose, both because you want your Gear Gigant to survive, to get more Tin Goldfish, to keep going and plussing a ton, and because if you make Gear Gigant, he only has 2300 attack versus Ophion's 2550, and if you use this in the damage step, they can't use their Infestation Pandemic to save Ophion. And otherwise, this deck that only XYZs just doesn't care. So that was another meta call, but then I didn't play any Evil Swarms. Help versus other stuff, though, still. Then, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, obviously, and Pot of Avarice, because you play 9 gadgets, and you put all of the gadgets in Gear Gigant's back, and keep going. 9 gadgets means OTK.
Did you get that off today?
Yes. I sacked people so hard with it. I won both games versus Heroes, my feature match. I won one of the games because I got this. He just scooped when he saw I flip it. And then 2, I won versus Fire Fist. I just won a lot because of that. I don't remember all of the specifics. Then Solemn, because you need some defense. Fiendish Chains, because it's one of my personal favorite defensive cards, and you need it. You use it to protect your Gear Gigant for a turn, along with Compulsory, and this stuff is also for, preventing new Evil Swarms and, Constellars, all of the stuff from that's newly available. Torrential, I wasn't as much of a fan of, because it doesn't do the job of protecting your Gear Gigant, but it put in some work, but generally the first thing to side out. Then, 2 Bottomless, which protect your Gigant, search harder. It's just so good when you can search. Then, for the extra deck, Pearl, 2600 over 2550 Ophion, and I used it to get over a Leviathan Dragon one time. Abyss Dweller, because Tin Goldfish is a water. You normal him, special your gadget, make this guy 2300 first turn without going minus. It's just makes the Mermail matchup a joke. Shockmaster, because you play gadgets and swarm them all over. Utopia, he's good. Utopia Ray, when you ultimate offering yourself down to 500 life points, you can just OTK
You're gonna
even
have
harder.
A good time.
Yes, it's Maystroke, staple, along with Korn. Then Steel Swarm Roach totally won me a match against Agents today. He targeted Fortress with something, I don't remember what it was. I saw his hand, sniped the Reborn out of it. He had a Hyperion and a Christia in it. And so I was like, I don't want any of that, and made Roach, and he couldn't get rid of it for the rest of the game. Cowboy. It's helpful to be able to attack for 3,000 when you're just exceeding with, like, tin goldfish and 800 burn. Pew pew. 2 Gigants, because this is how you do it. You just search your tin goldfish with Gigant and make more Gigant. And then, because 2 isn't enough, Digusto Emerald. You put your gadgets in Gigant back and then draw more cards, because advantage is good. Then, Evil Swarm Ouroboros, because it's another 3 level 4 guy. You can use him to snipe cards from your opponent's hand, bounce cards, banish stuff. He's really like fun more than helpful, but he's definitely like one of the top generic 3 level 4 guys with Shockmaster. And I used him once against Dino Rabbit after heavy storming him, and then going Tin Goldfish Gadget, double summon, summoning another Tin Goldfish Gadget, and just blah all over the field. Sniped a card from his hand and OTK'd him. Then I also used it against Heroes when I bounced his Shining and then swung for game. That was good. And then Big Eye, part of the reason why you play Fortress, just because more options is better.
Having money must be nice.
Oh, I bought this when it was $30, and it was a good investment. And then, because I honestly thought everyone else would see how good this deck was, I had a Chimera Tech because I sided some Cyber Dragons in my side right there. Along with, just to show off my side for today, Dimensional Prisons, because Compulsory and Fiendish Chain aren't always the best for some decks. It's nice to have another option. Dust Tornado, good versus Fire Fist pretty much. I was trying out siding Macro Cosmos because you can side out of your Machina engine, but it didn't actually do that much. I don't think I like it. Mind Crush, generic, fun, hit stuff that searches. And then Maxine Trigodia, always really good in gadgets, made even better by the fact that you always have stuff. And then another personal favorite of mine, Swift Scarecrow, because you can search it with Gigant and sometimes it saves you games, except I didn't draw it when I was playing that Dragunity guy. That was pretty sad.
Salt!
Yes.
You played the Dragunity?
Yes. That was rage-inducing.
Ooh, I would film that.
But, yeah, so...
I'd film it.
That's the deck.
Alright, so...
It's really freaking broken.
There are a couple people behind me. Does the audience have any questions?
Why didn't you get first?
You're terrible. Alright, now that you've played it, what would you change?
Well,
Everything.
I mentioned the macros that I decided those were lackluster. And then, honestly, like, the only thing that I might consider changing is instead of the 2 Lances and the Veilers, I could just put in Maxies and Drags, because those obviously work just as well. But other than that, the deck is just too good as it is. Like, there wasn't anything that wasn't pulling its own weight. Even my personal tech was doing exactly what I wanted it to. It's just there are other personal techs that can do stuff maybe a little bit better, but...
different is not always better.
Yeah.
Just different.
But it's just, like, so many games I would just open up with Tin Goldfish, a gadget, make Gear Gigant instantly, search another Tin Goldfish, and just... it was ridiculous. And I'm sad that I just lost. Well...
Try and watch it.
Oh, sure.
I'm not leaving yet.
Alright, anything else anyone wants to say?
One duels.
I'd duel you. That'd be fun. Nice confidence booster.
Alright, see you YouTube. We are out.